So we'll see some videos today so that if possible, I'll try to explain that also. A very good morning. Today we are going to see some videos regarding the substation. Meanwhile, in between, I will explain you. So whatever Sir has explained, like bus bar, isolators, everything. So you are going to see in the practical. So here we teach. We are here to teach you not the particular syllabus. We are going to teach you the subject. Syllabus coverage is okay. Everyone can do, like we are also doing, but we are going to teach you the subject. Okay, so what is exactly in the subject we are going to teach? It might be very interesting. Okay, so like Sar and myself is taking more than the syllabus. Okay, we are not teaching you the particular syllabus line by line. We are not teaching you, whereas more than the syllabus we are teaching. Okay, so we'll see some videos. Wait a second.
Hello friends, welcome to third video of our video series, Electrical Power Generation to Distribution. As we have discussed in the last two videos that how electric power is generated and how its voltage level is increased for further transmission of it. But in last video, the structure of switchyard we have discussed was not actual. We had simplified it for introductory purpose so that we get familiar with the fundamental components of electrical switchyard. Like in last video, we had shown only one bus. But friends, actual switchyard always consists more than one bus so that regular maintenance could be done without interruption of the supply.
So what you're seeing is bus. Okay, three buses R, Y, B. Okay, so all the incoming and outgoing lines. Okay, say for example, this is the incoming. This is the outgoing. So all the incoming and outgoing lines are connected to the buses. Okay, so the buses is nothing but a hollow cylindrical tubes. Okay, so hollow cylindrical tubes which carries that particular okay, incoming and outgoing. As I said, like the buses goes to the bus stand, and from that bus stand only it is going to whatever the routes it is routed. Okay, so similarly like that, so whatever the incoming and outgoing current that might be passing to this bus bar. Okay, that might be passing to this bus bar. So via this only incoming and outgoing is connected. Okay, so this is the common point. Okay, so if the buses get failure, then the whole like incoming and outgoing is not get connected. So everything is connected, like incoming and outgoing connections are connected to this bus bar only.
Now we introduce more actual model of switchyard and let's discuss it. The actual switchyard near the generating plant generally consists of at least two buses. Say this is bus 1 and this is bus 2. Let's understand the connections. After the voltage has been raised by the transformer of generated power, the high voltage line conductor is passed through the current transformer so that
current. So here you are seeing this is the insulator. Okay, insulator. So insulator like just for that wire is flowing. No, so if so you want some like stay. Okay, some stay between that transformer to that particular transmission line or like that. So you need some stay. So some insulator is being inserted. in between, so that the stay also will be there, and also the line to ground fault will be very very less. Otherwise, if the insulator is not there here, okay, the insulator is not there here, what it happens is, simply like that, this wire will may have a chance to touch this ground. Okay, and also somebody has to walk workers and engineers or maintenance supervisors has to walk in between these lines. Okay, so walk so that sometimes they need to isolate, sometimes they need to feed. Okay, sometimes simply so fault happens in the particular line na, they have to isolate, go and isolate. Okay, and in the previous video we have seen, no, so one worker is going and he is isolating that particular bus, isolating the particular feeder. Okay, so there may be of many feeders in substation, like 3 4 5 feeders might be there. So that 5 feeders is connected to the particular area 1, area 2, area 3, area 4, area 5. Say for example, area 5 having more number of industries. Okay, so that particular feeder they will not touch. Okay, even until otherwise fault happens, they will not touch. Okay, so why? Because the area 5, that is industrial supply, they have to give the reliable supply, because they are paying more na, 18 rupees, 12 rupees they are paying per unit, whereas we are paying only 5 rupees, 6 rupees. Okay, so but even though domestic consumers also they have to go, but even industrial supply they have to concentrate on more industrial supply. Why? Because they are paying more, and also while taking the connection itself, they are they demand, they are demanding like electricity board, distribution corporation has to give the reliable supply 24 by 7. Like that, they will be demanding. So with that, because the thing is that the countries like India, if you take, everything is based on industries. Okay, so many industries are there. So if the industries run only, the economy will boom. Okay, so industries, if you give the reliable supply, then all the things, then automatically, defaultly, the economy will boom. So they will not touch the industrial feeders. So industrial feeders, they will be concentrating more, and even sometimes if the demand is low, the demand is high, they will be calling to that particular industry to switch off for some time. They will be given with a chart in the substation itself. For every industry, they have to give a chart in which hours we will be operating. Okay, not in the demand hours, that is domestic demand hours, no, morning 7 to 9, 10, then evening 6 to 10, like that, not in the demand hours. Non demand hours, they will be given with a chart. Okay, so how many machineries are there, how many machineries they are going to run, like that, monthly they have to give the chart. Okay, update the chart. Okay, so meanwhile the load also will be fed more. Okay, the power also will be fed more. So say for example, they are buying a new machinery, they are adding the new machinery, simply like that. In our home, simply like that, we are buying new appliances, and we are simply like that, we are connecting and we are utilizing. So not like that. Industries, if they are buying a new machinery, first they have to give the this is the load will be adding newly from this month. Say for example, from June month we are adding a new machinery of this much kilowatt. Okay, like 1,000 kilowatt, 2,000 kilowatt, one machinery is added. So they have to get the permission. So a new machine has been added, so you have to feed more. So what the substation, from the substation, what they will do is, because first they will verify incoming, outgoing. So what is the incoming, what is the outgoing load. So if it is more, na, they will be managing. If it is very exact, somewhat very exact, so that this particular machine will not run. Na. So what they will do is they will further they have to wait from the industries. They have to wait for 1 month. Okay, so from the substation they will call to load dispatch centers to increase the supply to that particular line. So from the load dispatch centers, they will call to your generating station. Generating station from the load dispatch center, they will be demanding some more supply to that particular more supply. So generation also will be increased somewhat. Okay, some new companies like Hyundai, some software companies like that. Some new companies as added also. They have to wait for sometimes. Wait for 1 month or 15 days, 30 days, minimum 13 days. They have to wait because we have to increase the generation. No, so if we increase the generation only, this thing is possible.
In the line could be measured. After that, these conductors reach to the gantry. Voltage transformers are installed here to measure how much voltage is on the line conductor due to the transformer. However, these look like current transformers, but these are connected in parallel to the line conductor. This means that one of their terminal is connected to the line terminal while the other terminal is connected to the earth. In the secondary circuit of each transformer, a voltmeter is connected so that we get regular information of voltage of each phase. From this, after the gantry, the supply will go to both the buses. For this, the conductors will go down, then go through the isolator. After this, surge resistor is installed, then the current transformer will be installed to measure how much current is going on this bus. Then circuit breaker, then isolator, and then finally these conductors.
See here, two stages of isolator. Here one isolator, here one isolator, then circuit breaker. Okay, and CTs, PTs, etc. Okay, so why this two isolators is connected? Na? Simply like that. If you want to isolate, this is the bus. Okay, so if you want to isolate this particular here from here, na, easily you can isolate. Okay, so again, if you want to isolate this line, easily you can. So two stages of protection. Okay, sometimes some due to some insulation failure, some isolator also may be getting failure. Okay, so two stages of protection we are giving. Okay, so like from here itself we are not wanted, simply like that. If we isolate this, this connection will not be getting. Say for example, from the you like we may not able to feed this particular line. We will isolate this isolate. Okay, so like that the two stages of isolators
to bus 1. Similarly, the connection is also go to the bus 2 and will follow the exactly same sequence. First isolator, then surge resistor, current transformer, circuit breaker, isolator, and finally it will be connected to bus number 2. As incoming line is connected to both the buses, and if both these breakers are on, so the buses remain energized from the incoming power. In exactly the same manner, the connection of the second transformer will also go to both buses. They will go to the first bus from here and the second bus from here. Generally, all the circuit breakers will remain on, so the buses remain energized. Let's consider here the generation of power is happening at 11 kilovolt and we are stepping it up to 220 kilovolt for further transmission. So the bus is having 220 kilovolt.
Yeah. This is exactly at your generating station. Okay, so generation are of 11 kilovolt, and what they will do is this is 220 kilovolt, but mostly they are stepping up to 400 kilovolt. Okay, most of the most of the substation like switching substation, you'll be finding in the generating station will be of 440 kilovolt only. But here 220. Similarly, you can change upgrade. Okay.
A connection has been taken out for further transmission of electrical power. So from this bus, we take the connection through this path, and from this bus, our supply will go through this path. If this circuit breaker is switched off, then the power will continue from this path, and if this circuit breaker is switched off, the power will choose this path. If both the circuit breaker are on, then power will continue from both the paths into the transmission line for next destination. This is the first circuit of transmission line, and this is the second, for which we have same arrangement. Here we have 3-line conductor for second circuit, and similarly 3-line conductor for first circuit. Now, what are the advantages of having two buses? Let's understand this. Suppose due to some fault, this circuit breaker becomes switched off. The power will not enter into bus 2 and will completely start entering into bus 1, which was partially entering into both the buses. And it will continue further into the transmission line from bus 1. Suppose this breaker gets off, then the power will continue from bus 2, so the continuity will remain. It will never happen that our supply will completely stop. Same thing is applicable in the case of another incoming line, which is coming from the another transformer. Like if this breaker gets off, the power supply will continue from here, and if this one is off, then it will goes from here. There is a bus coupler between these two buses which helps to couple both the buses electrically. It consists of a circuit breaker and isolator on either side, which are used to isolate the circuit breaker during the maintenance. Current transformers are installed in bus coupler to measure how much current is flowing from bus 1 to bus 2 and from bus 2 to bus 1. These are post insulators which are used to give support to the conductor when distance is large enough so that conductor could not come into the contact with the ground.
So post insulators are connected. So why? Because to get the support to the lines. Okay. So if that insulators are not that, the tension will not be there. Okay. So if any wind like wind flow happens, means automatically it will swing. Okay. And it may cause for like line to line fault also. Okay. If it is swing like this now, automatically it will touch two wires. Then it may cause the line to line faults also. So that's why we are going for this post insulators.
Coupler is very useful during the time of maintenance. Like to do the maintenance of this circuit breaker, the bus coupler must be switched on so that the coming power from this line will transfer to the bus 2 through this path and finally reach into the transmission line. So we will not felt any problem in switching off this breaker.
So definitely in every substation there will be some two buses. Okay, so there will be not only one buses. Why? Because so as you shown in this video, any fault happens in the particular say for example that particular circuit breaker is get switched off due to some fault. So from the another line automatically it will feeds. Okay, so definitely there will be the two bus. Okay, so one is either two will be in operation or otherwise one will be in operation or otherwise like depends on the fault they may operate. And also if the area is more, then they go for two bus bar in operation, or otherwise if the area is less, so then one bus bar is itself enough. Some 2 stages, 3 stages, like that. It may depends on the type of the substation and the load handling capacity of that particular substations.
Done with maintenance of the circuit breaker, it could be put again in duty so that the power again reach in both the buses from this path. and the bus coupler could be switched off. During the time of maintenance, the circuit breaker must be isolated from the system properly, and for that we use isolators. Like when the isolators are operated, their rods rotate like this, they become off.
See here, the rods. So normally the rods will be like this. Okay, it will be touching these two lines. So now the isolator automatically it is opened. Okay, so the power flow will not be there. Okay, so that is the use of this isolator.
And now we can do work on the circuit breaker safely, though there is a charge on the bus. These terminals are connected to earth so that even after closing, the remaining electric charge in the breaker goes completely into the earth. Otherwise, the maintenance personnel could get a severe electric shock if they touch the circuit breaker. This complete assembly is called as bay, and inside the bay,
so sometimes the workers, what they will do is, even though the engineers will, like assistant engineers or executive engineers will give the command. So to switch off this isolator, sometimes without switching like off this isolator, they may go for the maintenance over here. Okay, so if they go for the maintenance over here, they will get severe electric shock. Okay, so always, so even though it is open, some worker has to stand here. Otherwise, like many, so 4 or 5 workers will be there. So simply like that, they may come here, and they may like simply like that, they may on this isolator also. Okay, so even for the maintenance, one worker has to always stand here. Okay, like simply like that, the lineman is coming to your house. Say for example, any fault in the pole itself, in your house, that pole, some wires, 3 wires will be there, na? Like RYB. If you connected with the 3 phase, sometimes one wire may be getting loose, or it is not connected, so that you will be receiving only 2 phase supply. In that particular scenario, what a lineman will do is, they may go to nearby, like a distribution transformer, DT, that is 11 kV bar for 15 volts or for 40 volts. They may go to nearby to your distribution transformer. They will simply, there also one isolator will be there. You say, if you not notice now, once you go to nearby your distribution transformer, and you see one isolator will be there. So in that isolator, what he will do is, he will switch, like he will open that isolator. Then again he will come to your house. Then he will climb that pole, and he will connect that particular wire to that particular RYB lines. Okay, so one more worker will be standing near to the distribution transformer itself. Why? Because sometimes if some other worker is coming to that particular line, if the line is open, so simply like that, he will simply like that connect that isolator. He will simply connect that isolator, and he will go, because he is doing maintenance work in that particular area. Okay, so like that, they will not do in the extreme cases. In the extreme cases, they might be doing. So, so one worker will be standing near to the distribution transformer, and one lineman will be coming to your home and clearing your fault. Okay, so with us, the safety also will be very more. Okay, so even he is working now, he will be telling, some maintenance work is doing, we are doing, so that you wait for some 5 minutes or 10 minutes, like that. He might be telling. So while doing this isolation operation and maintenance operation, you will be very careful. Okay, so sometimes one isolator he will be isolating, and he will be doing over here. Okay, so better, for safety purpose, if we isolate two lines, then he might be coming here and doing the maintenance operation in the current transformer, or insulators, pole insulators, or circuit breakers. Then it will be very good. Or otherwise, if it is open now, he has to ensure that from the he is working in this partner. He has to ensure that this line is like zero potential. Okay, so this incoming from the bus is not coming. So this they have to ensure. So better thing, if you isolate both the isolators, then he will be coming over here and doing the maintenance operation. Then that will be well and good for his safety. Okay, so majority of the accident happens in the isolator only. Okay, so as I said, like sometimes they will be not wearing the glove. They will be not wearing the glove simply like that for isolating. They might be going with a normal hand, and they will be going and switch opening that rod. In that, even though that rod is insulator, sometimes insulation might be also getting failure. Okay, so unlucky day or some other days, the due to the high current, that insulation also will be getting failure. So in that time he will be feeling very very okay, more shock. Okay, so many of us, I know a person, he lost his hand. He lost his like one hand due to this in the isolating operation. Okay, switching operation, he didn't wear glove. Okay, like his hand got fully hand got burnt. Okay, one full hand got burnt. Okay, so after taking hospital, they simply removed that hand, and he is with one hand only. Okay, so nowadays they are very 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 careful. In previous days, simply like that, they may simply go into the switchyard. They may go without isolating operation. They may go for the maintenance. Okay, now they are very very clear. Now the accidents are very very less, even though the accidents are happening. But the workers, if you are placing in future, if you are placing in the substation, okay, 33 bar 11 or 440 bar 220 or 11 bar 440, like that, if you are placing in the substation, you will be very very careful. Working in a substation is very very easy. Okay, easy task, because 8 hours shift only you are working. Very very easy task, but little bit caring is needed, because you have to insist always that workers to monitor. Even then, now and then, you have to go and monitor the power factor, frequency, then any fault, voltage profile, everything you have to monitor in between. Okay, and you have to note down the reading also. Even though the workers in the shift also noting down the reading hour by hour, but you also have to note down the reading in between. Okay, you have to cross verify whether they are doing correct or not. Then for isolation operation, then maintenance operation, definitely ultimate safety has to be taken care of. You have to isolate the both isolators, then you have to come, because here if you see, now the both the isolators are open. This isolator also open, this isolator also open. So now you can do the maintenance of operation over here. Okay, sometimes what they will do is simply one isolator itself they will open, and they will come and come here, and they will do the maintenance operation. Okay, so ultimate caring should be taken care of, so that you can avoid any accident. And some you have seen no one video at Nampally. In that, sorry, Kottagudam or Nampally. In that, that power transformer got accident. Like it is getting fired. It is getting fired. So like that also, some fire accident might be happening. Okay, simply you will be sitting inside. Some fire accident might be happening outside the switchyard, like outside the switchyard or power transformer, whatever, surge arrestor, sometimes CTs, PTs getting fire. Like that also might be happening. So you have to think, and you have to isolate that particular thing correctly. Correctly, you have to isolate. Then you have to go to that particular spot, and you have to. Even though circuit breaker will be automatically tripping off, but even though our safety is very very important. Okay, because our life. Okay, so while entering into the substation, our life is in our hand only. You have to always think and you have to react. Okay.
It consists a number of equipment, and on each equipment we could do work safely by isolating them with the help of isolators. Similarly, if we want to do the maintenance of this circuit breaker, then we have to ensure that the bus coupler is switched on. As power is coming from these lines and also reaching in this bus, if suppose these breakers are also at off position due to regular maintenance, however, both the buses is getting charged due to bus coupler. And we could switch off this breaker and could isolate it from the rest of the system by operating the isolators without interrupting the continuity of the power flow. These are the surge resistors which are used to earth the voltage surge produced in the system during the switching operation, or it could be a rise in the system due to lightning strikes on the transmission line during bad weather.
Okay, so while switching and on and off the isolator, sudden surge will come. Okay, so that surge might be of 10 times. Like sudden surge will come. Okay, you can't tell like it is 10 times. So sudden rise in the voltage happens. So for suppressing that current or voltage, this surge arrestor is being installed. And also for lightning also. So lightning, simply like that, it will attack the particular lines. Okay, so in one particular in practical scenario, in one particular line, instead of um, like uh, say for example 33 kilovolt, so multiple times like 33 kilovolt plus another 10,000 kilovolt will be coming to that line, well, one particular line, whichever the line is striking. Okay, so simply like that, that much voltage is coming to the particular line, that also will affect the whole system, because CTs are there, PTs are there. Okay, then your circuit breakers are there, everything gets spoiled. So that's why even though circuit breaker will automatically will trip, even though sometimes it will affect your circuit breaker also. So surge arrestor, just to do okay, so surge that particular voltage. Okay, so that also
To
might
understand
be
about it
happening.
working in detail, you could watch our another video. The link is given in the description also. The current and voltage transformer installed at different places in the system not only measure the value of current or voltage in respective line, but also give input to the relays. This detect any abnormal change in their value and operate circuit breaker to take preventive action and therefore protect the complete system. So this is about double bus arrangement which our power plant switchyard generally consists. Friends, there are around 6 type of bus arrangement which are used in switchyards. We will try to cover these arrangement in different video. So I hope you get the concept of double bus arrangement which are used in switchyards, and also hope you like the video. If your answer is yes, please hit the like button, share with your friends, and new viewers, please subscribe our channel so that you will get notification of our upcoming video. And at last, friends, thank you so much for watching the video till the end.
Okay, thank you. With this, any doubts? I think one more chat is there. What is that? So what is the surge arrestor? Yeah, surge arrestor is nothing but
Hello friends, welcome to third video of our video.
yeah, surge arrestor is nothing but as I already explained, it will suppress like a heavy voltage is coming to that particular thing. Okay, say for example, in every building in the in Dubai, world's highest topmost building, or in cell phone towers, you will be finding at the top one small wire like that is also surge arrestor, one kind of surge arrestor. Okay, small one kind of sharp wire. So whatever the lightning happening in that particular towers or in the particular building, first they will go through that sharp point one. Okay, always it will float through the sharp point only. Okay, so if until otherwise, if it is not if that tallest building in Dubai, it is not connected with the surgers, say for example. Okay, it will that lightning will directly attack that particular building. Okay, because large concrete structure will be there, large steel structure they might be installing that every steel structure will be hitting. Okay, if the lightning is coming and attacking that particular building means, so all the steel structure, because some 120 floors are more than that 120 floors are there, say for example 120 floors are there, all is connected to the concrete structures. Okay, so and also the steel structures. So if the steel structure is attacked, lightning is coming to that coming and hitting that steel structure, so entire 120 floors you will be feeling the shock. Okay, feeling the shock means not a normal shock, like if you go and simply put your hand in your like 230 volts, you can come out. Why? Because 230 volt, you can single phase AC supply, you can easily come out. Okay, so that is not 230 volt, that is of 10,000 kilovolt. Okay, 5,000, more than 10,000 kilowatt, 10,000 kilowatt. So 10,000 into 10 to the power of 3 voltages passing into the particular thing for a second, or sometimes for some nanoseconds or microseconds. So, imagine you are sitting in a coffee bar in that particular building, and you are touching that particular steel structure. Say for example, you are keeping the hand like this, and you are having a coffee. Okay, simply like that, it is lightning is attacking means the whole building, whoever is touching that steel structure, or so feeling very very severe shock. So that's why I will show you a picture. That's why they will be installing a small lightning arrestor. Okay, lightning arrestor or surge arrestor. You will be come out of your home, wherever you'll be finding the cell phone towers. In the top of the cell phone towers, you'll be seeing that lightning arrestor. Okay, lightning arrestor and also the surge arrestor. Okay, lightning arrestor also will be there in the substation, and also surge arrestor. Surge arrestor, due to the switching surges, um, it will automatically, it will be grounded, and also with the lightning attack also it will be